Did you know that over 26 million bags go missing at airports every year? And most of them? Checked luggage. No wonder so many travelers are choosing carry-ons instead. But if you've ever struggled to fit your bag in the overhead bin or got hit with an unexpected baggage fee, you know it's not always smooth sailing. Yeah, we've all been there. And it sucks. Sounds familiar? Let's fix that. But here's the good news. Packing smart isn't about bringing less. It's about bringing what matters in the smartest way possible. Most travelers don't realize how much money and stress they could save just by packing the right way. In this video, we're breaking down the ultimate carry-on strategy, from choosing the right bag to pro-level packing tricks that'll save you money, time, and stress. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll be packing like a pro. Let's get started. So, you're ready to pack smarter. But before we even talk about what goes inside your bag, let's talk about the bag itself. Because the wrong carry-on, that could ruin your trip before it even starts. First up, size matters. Airlines are cracking down hard on baggage rules, and the fees keep piling up. If your carry-on is even an inch too big, you're either paying extra or watching it get snatched away for check-in. And let's be real, no one wants to stand around baggage claim after a long flight. The safest move? Get a bag that fits the strictest airline limits. Right now, 22 by 14 by 9 inches, or 55 by 35 by 23 centimeters is the magic number. Stick to that, and you'll glide through security stress-free. No side-eye from gate agents, no last-minute repacking at the airport. Some airlines are stricter than others. Spirit and Frontier, for example, are notorious for their baggage fees. Meanwhile, JetBlue and Southwest are a bit more forgiving. Now, the big debate, hard shell or soft shell? Hard shell bags? Super durable, sleek, and perfect if you're carrying anything fragile. Downside? No flexibility. Once it's full, that's it. Good luck stuffing in that last-minute souvenir. Soft shell bags? Lighter, stretch a bit, and usually have outside pockets, so you can grab your charger without digging through your entire suitcase. But they're not as tough, so if you're checking your bag, it might not survive a rough landing. So which one's better? Depends on how you travel. If you want maximum protection, go hard shell. If you like a little extra wiggle room, soft shell's the way to go. But here's what actually matters. First, wheels. If they don't roll smoothly, you're in for a long, annoying trip. Second, the handle. Flimsy ones feel like they're about to snap every time you lift your bag. And third, the zipper. One broken zipper, and your suitcase is basically a laundry explosion. And here's the mistake almost everyone makes. If you're carrying a laptop, make sure your bag has a separate laptop compartment. TSA will always make you take it out when going through security screening. If your laptop's buried under clothes, guess what? Now you're unpacking your underwear in front of everyone. Bottom line, your carry-on isn't just a bag, it's your travel sidekick. Pick the right one, and every trip gets easier. Think flying with a carry-on is the smartest move? Not anymore. Airlines are charging more than ever for what used to be free. Overhead bins are turning into battlegrounds. And if you board too late, overhead bins might be full, meaning your carry-on gets gate checked and sent to baggage claim. But here's the trick savvy travelers know. You don't need a carry-on suitcase at all. Let's break down why a single small bag is the best travel hack in 2025. Not long ago, most airlines let you bring both a carry-on suitcase and a personal item for free with an economy ticket. But that's changing fast. Now, many airlines only allow a personal item for free. If you want to bring a rolling carry-on, you have to pay extra. These hidden baggage fees can quickly add up, especially on budget airlines. A ticket that seemed like a steal? Suddenly not so cheap when you add $50 per carry-on each way. Some airlines even charge more for a carry-on than a checked bag, just to squeeze more money out of passengers. By traveling with only an underseat bag, you avoid these extra costs completely, which means more money for food, experiences, or even upgrading your seat instead. When it comes to personal items on a flight, some travelers make the mistake of bringing only a small crossbody bag, thinking that's their only option. In reality, you can bring a much larger backpack without paying extra. Airlines actually let you bring a much bigger bag, as long as it fits under the seat. Instead of a tiny sling bag, you can carry a full-size backpack or a spacious underseat duffel, maximizing your packing space without paying extra. Knowing the exact size limits saves you from a last-minute surprise at the airport. Too big? You'll be forced to check it. Too small? You're wasting space that could have made packing way easier. Full flight, overhead bins packed, doesn't matter. If your bag fits under the seat, you keep it. No last-minute surprises, no stress. And with airlines cracking down on gate lice, those impatient passengers crowding the boarding area, trying to snag overhead bin space, boarding has become more chaotic than ever. Some airlines, like American Airlines, now use automated systems that beep and reject passengers who try to board early, sending them to the back of the line. But if you're traveling with just a personal item bag, you don't need to stress about overhead space. You can board last, skip the crowd, and still have a guaranteed spot under your seat. Ever tried dragging a rolling suitcase through a packed subway? Dodging people, bumping into seats, struggling upstairs? Yeah, not fun. But a small bag? Just throw it over your shoulder and keep moving. No awkward luggage maneuvers, no fighting for space. You're faster, lighter, and way less stressed. You're not just carrying less, you're worrying less. No lost luggage, no waiting, no second guessing if you pack too much. Just freedom to go wherever, whenever. And that's the real win. Travel light, travel smart. So, by now, you get it. Packing light changes everything. No lost luggage, no surprise fees, no dragging a heavy bag through crowded streets. Sounds great, right? But you're probably thinking, how am I supposed to fit everything I need into a bag that small? Well, that's where the real magic happens. Let me show you how. First rule, roll, don't fold. Ever heard of the Army roll, also called the Ranger roll? This isn't just some military trick. It's a total game changer for travelers. Rolling your clothes saves space, keeps them organized, and best of all, no more pulling out a wrinkled shirt that looks like it's been through a war zone. Want to go even further? Compression bags. These little lifesavers can shrink your clothes down by 50%, giving you way more room to work with. Just pack, seal, and roll the air out. Perfect for stuffing in those chunky sweaters or jackets without taking up half your bag. And here's a solid tip, layering beats bulk. Instead of lugging around a giant coat that eats up all your space, go for lightweight layers. A thermal base, a fleece, and a windbreaker that's just as warm, but way more flexible. Packing smart isn't only about what you bring, it's about where you put it. Every little space in your bag, use it. Stuff socks inside shoes, tuck belts along the edges, roll up underwear and slip them into gaps between clothes. Every inch matters. And let's talk about tiny containers that make a big difference. Instead of dragging along full-size shampoo and lotion bottles, pour what you need into contact lens cases or tiny travel jars. It's just enough for your trip and saves a ton of space. Got a bunch of charging cables, earbuds, or random little things? Toss them into an empty sunglasses case. Keeps them organized, untangled, and easy to find. And if you're carrying anything fragile, like a perfume bottle, wrap it inside a sock. Instant padding, no extra bulk. Oh, and towels. If you're still packing those thick cotton ones, it's time to upgrade. Microfiber towels are lighter, dry way faster, and take up a fraction of the space. You're at the check-in counter. They ask for your passport. You reach into your bag. Wait, which pocket did you put it in? You check one, then another. Now you're digging through every zipper, every pocket, even your jacket. The line behind you? Not happy. Avoid the chaos. Always pack a grab-and-go pouch for your essentials. Passport, phone charger, earbuds, power bank, anything you'll need fast. Keep it in the same spot every time, so when you need it, you know exactly where to reach. All right, you've nailed the basics. Now let's take things up a notch. These are the pro-level tricks that separate the casual traveler from the packing master. Let's be real, your luggage doesn't need to look expensive. It needs to work for you. Fancy designer suitcases? Great for Instagram, but not so great when they're heavy, fragile, and lacking practical features. Instead, focus on lightweight, durable, and functional. Smooth rolling wheels, a sturdy handle, and solid zippers will do more for you than a premium logo ever will. And when it comes to gear, quality beats price. A cheap suitcase with a broken wheel halfway through your trip? Not worth the deal. Invest in something built to last, and your future self will thank you. Ever land at your destination thinking, I packed perfectly, only to realize you need room for all the cool stuff you're bringing back? Here's the hack. Pack a lightweight foldable duffel bag, hence the dirty duffel trick. When heading home, shift your dirty clothes into the duffel and check it in. That frees up your carry-on for souvenirs, so they stay with you, safe, sound, and unbroken. But here's something to keep in mind. Duffel bags aren't as secure as hardshell suitcases. If you check one in, it can accidentally open during handling, or worse, get tampered with. Unlike a hardshell suitcase, a duffel bag doesn't have built-in locks or rigid support, so zippers can get caught, fabric can tear, and things inside can shift or even fall out. For extra security, use a luggage strap or lockable zippers to keep everything sealed. And if you're carrying anything valuable, keep it in your carry-on. The duffel is best for clothes, shoes, or anything you wouldn't mind getting tossed around. Every inch counts, even on board. Instead of shoving your personal item under the seat in front of you, slide it behind your legs instead. This gives you extra foot space while keeping your essentials within reach. And if you're tight on legroom, pull out what you need: headphones, snacks, a book, before takeoff so you don't have to keep digging through your bag mid-flight. Not all trips are the same, and neither should your packing strategy be. Business trip? Keep it simple, wrinkle-free, neutral colors that mix and match effortlessly. Less fuss, more impact. And trust me, slip-on shoes will save you time and frustration at airport security. Trekking adventure? You'll thank yourself for bringing Ziploc bags, perfect for keeping wet or muddy gear from ruining the rest of your stuff. But if you really want to save space and keep your clothes dry, waterproof compression bags are the way to go. They shrink bulky jackets down and make packing a breeze. City break? Safety first. A theft-proof backpack is a must, but not just any backpack. Look for RFID blocking models with hidden zippers like those from PackSafe or Nomadic. Keeps your valuables safe and out of reach from pickpockets. And if you're carrying cash and a passport, a crossbody bag keeps them close without making you an easy target. All right, earlier I told you that packing a small personal item is the best way to skip the overhead bin chaos. No fighting for space, no last-minute stress. Just slide it under the seat and relax. But what if you can't pack that light? If you're bringing a full-size carry-on, you'll need a few smart tricks to make sure it stays with you and doesn't get snatched away at the gate. We've all seen it happen. Someone confidently wheels their carry-on to the gate, only to hear, "Sorry, the overhead bins are full. We need to check your bag." Don't be that person. Board at the right time. Trying to sneak on early like a gate lice will only backfire. Some airlines now have systems that beep and reject passengers who try to board out of turn. But boarding too late? That's when bins are full, and you'll have no choice but to gate check. The best move? Be ready when your assigned group is called and board on time. No stress, no rush. Make your bag look compact. If your carry-on is borderline in size, carrying it instead of rolling might make it look smaller and less noticeable. A sleek, well-packed bag blends in, while an overstuffed one screams, "This won't fit." Pack smart, not tight. If your bag is bursting at the seams, it's an easy target for gate checking. A streamlined, well-organized carry-on is far less likely to get flagged. So, we've covered it all. The right bag, the best packing techniques, and the smartest travel hacks to keep things light and stress-free. But let's take a step back. Why does all this matter? Because at the end of the day, it's about more freedom to move, greater flexibility to adapt, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing you won't be waiting at baggage claim, paying extra fees, or worrying about lost luggage. If you haven't tried it yet, now's the time. Pack smarter, move easier, and see how much better your trips can be. And hey, if this video helped, like, share, and subscribe for more travel hacks. Safe travels.